Welcome back. Today, we've got a really elegant geometry puzzle. At first, it doesn't look like there's enough information, but with a couple of clever observations, everything falls into place. Let's take a look at the figure. We have a square, ABCD. Point E lies on the left side, AD. Point F lies on the top side, DC. Joining E, F, and B forms triangle EFB inside the square. We're given two side lengths. EB is 10 units, FB is 8 units, and the angle at F is exactly 90 degrees. Our goal is to find the side length of the square. Let's call that unknown length X.
We'll start with triangle EFB. Since it's a right triangle, we can apply the Pythagorean theorem. EF squared plus FB squared equals EB squared. Substituting the numbers gives EF squared plus 64 equals 100. Subtract 64 from both sides, and we get EF squared equals 36. Taking the square root, we find EF equals 6.
Now, let's look at point F. Since DF and FC lie on the same straight line, the three angles around that straight line add up to 180 degrees. The angle inside triangle EFB is 90 degrees, so the other two angles together must also total 90 degrees. Let's call them alpha and beta. That means alpha plus beta equals 90 degrees. Next, look at the small triangle EDF. It has a right angle at D. One of its acute angles is alpha, so the remaining acute angle must be beta. Now look at triangle FCB. It also has a right angle, this time at C. One acute angle is beta, so the remaining angle must be alpha. That means these two corner triangles have exactly the same three angles, so they are similar triangles. The hypotenuse of the left triangle is EF, which is 6. The hypotenuse of the right triangle is FB, which is 8. So the similarity ratio is 6 to 8, or 3 to 4. Now, let's use that ratio. In the right triangle, the side opposite angle beta is CB, which is the side of the square. So its length is X. In the left triangle, the side opposite angle beta is DF. Therefore, DF equals 3/4 of X. The entire top side of the square, DC, also has length X. So, FC equals X minus 3/4 of X, which is 1/4 of X. Now we're ready for the final calculation. Look at right triangle FCB. Its legs are FC, which is 1/4 of X, and CB, which is X. Its hypotenuse is 8. Applying the Pythagorean theorem, the quantity 1/4 of X squared plus X squared equals 8 squared. That becomes 1/16 of X squared plus X squared equals 64. Combine the two terms. We get 17 over 16 times X squared equals 64. Multiply both sides by 16 and divide by 17. So x squared equals 64 times 16 divided by 17. Finally, take the square root of both sides. The square root of 64 is 8. The square root of 16 is 4. 8 times 4 is 32. So the exact value of x is 32 divided by the square root of 17. And that's our final answer. If you enjoyed this challenge, don't forget to like the video. And I'll see you in the next one.